Hello world, and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I'm your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you are in the right place. I'm so excited about this video because in this episode we are speaking about personal development, and the topic of this video is how to end 2020 with a bang. Let's get straight into the video. Listen, we are in the fourth quarter. We are in Q4 right now. There's only 3 months left into this year. And let me tell you, 2020 has been unpredictable AF. It has been so unpredictable. Listen, a lot has happened in this 1 year alone, right? I'm not even going to speak. I'm not even going to say the word. It almost came out that start with a C. It almost came out, but I'm not even going to say it because I know people are tired of hearing that word that starts with a C and ends in 19, right? So here's the thing. There's a lot that happened within this year. But guess what? So many people have either allowed themselves to get taken over by this year, or people have flourished, right? But one thing for sure that we can agree on is that no matter where you are in your life right now, you still have time to end this year off good. So let me just jump into it really quick because y'all know how I like to do it. I just like to get straight into it. It's not about what happens around you, right? Of course, if you have plans and you have goals and you have things that you want to do for yourself, right? And things change around you, of course, it's very, very, very realistic, and it's a good thing to change the plan, but the goal should not change, right? So how you get to the goal may be different, but the plan in itself don't have to change. So I wanted to bring this video to you because guess what? It is not over. It is not over. It is not over for you. Your mind is powerful. We are powerful. We are human beings. We are creative beings. We put our mind to something, we can do it. There are a million ways to one result. So don't allow certain situations that happen at a certain time, right, that if they was not in alignment with you, just because the roadmap is not lined up how you want it to, just because the plans are not how you had them, the steps are not how you had them or how you had them planned out. Don't write the year off and say, look, this is just a waste. You can still end 2020 with the bang. For me, just for an example for myself, I learned so much about myself. I had so much growth, especially internally, happen with this year. So much came to surface with me, right? I found new values and new desires. I've let some people go. I brought some new people and soulful relationships into my life. I stopped doing some things in business. I implemented some new things in my business. Like I stopped some habits. I formed new habits. We are always changing. Our desires are always changing as we're growing. No matter what is happening on this planet, we are always in alignment with the planet. The universe will not do anything that will not serve you. You're always being served by the universe, no matter what it looked like on the outside. All you have to do is align with the energy. You can't go against the current. If you think you're going to go against the current, you're going to be wiped away. You're going to be tired. You're going to feel fatigued. So if 2020 has been saying, look, we're going like this, and you're trying to still go that way, you're going upstream. You need to go downstream. You need to go with the flow of everything. And so that's when you look at how can I go with the flow of everything but still be in alignment with what I want for myself. So what I'm going to give you today is 5 things that you need to do so you can end 22 with a bang. And if you do these 5 things, you my friend, you my family member here at Mecca Mastery TV, you will end it with a bang, and you will roll into 2021 feeling good about yourself, and you will look back on 2020 and say, guess what, I did that. But before we get into all of that, I want to make sure one thing. I want to make sure that you like and you subscribe and you hit that thumbs up button, you hit the bell for the notifications so you can get the videos like this all the time, so you can stay up to date with the Mecca Mastery TV family. Okay, number 1, a plan. If you don't have a plan, if you don't have a goal, what is the point, right? It's simple, right? That's realistic. Let's start off with a plan. And going back to the word realistic, I want you to plan things that are going to stretch you but are also realistic. So you want to be in the middle of, this is stretching me, but this is realistic. For example, you might have a goal of, let's say you're at 135 pounds. You might have a goal to reach 145 pounds and you want to get thicker. You know what I'm saying? Muscle build. You want to get leaner. You want to get flexible. You want to be able to do some type of yoga pose. That is realistic, even though it's still a stretch. It's still a stretch from 135 pounds to 145 pounds. Or you're 145 pounds and you want to go down to 135, right? It's still a stretch, but it can be done within this space of 3 months. It can be done. So you want things that's going to stretch you, but also that is realistic, that you know you can do. The second thing that I want to say in alignment with that is have things that sing to your soul. Create goals and things that you want to reach for that is really going to make you proud, that's really going to make a difference in your life, that's really going to push you forward, and that's going to also affect other areas of your life by making them flourish as well. For example, I want to get a new place, right? So I have a financial goal that I want to meet. By meeting that financial goal, that's going to help me meet other goals, getting a place, buying new furniture, this, and that, buying the new car that I want. I don't have to necessarily say, I want to get this car, I want to get this, I want to do that. Those are the sub goals underneath this one major goal. So this one major sales goal that I have, that one goal is going to go ahead and serve many other goals that I have. So look at it like that. And then I have this thing that I call the pick three. 3 big major goals. I'll give you an example. That 3 big major goals that some people might have. Increase my credit score by 100 points. Pay off my debt. Lose X amount of pounds. Major goals, right? That's 3 major goals. 3 major goals. And then you can have other little goals up under that. But your main focus will be those big 3 goals. Write a book. Start my business. Release this product. Launch the website. Buy a camera, blah, 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 buy a laptop, buy a house, put down on the more, you know what I mean? That would be the main thing, but you have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, if you don't have a roadmap, it's going to be hard for you to end this year great or to start 2020 great because you don't have a plan. You have nothing to go towards. And it might not always go exactly how you planned it. It might be better than what you planned, which is always great anyway. Life is unpredictable, but you have to have something set in motion and go towards something so you can get that momentum flowing so you can go in a direction up and start evolving. So that's the first thing. Number 1, have a plan, have a goal. Second thing, boundaries. Once you have a plan and once you have a goal, now you have to protect your time, your space, and your energy so you can do what you need to do, right? So you can go out and accomplish the things that you need to do so you can stay in alignment with what you set out for yourself, right? When you don't have boundaries, when you don't have, look, in place, listen, I'm doing my thing. I'm working on my stuff right now. This is the time frame that I'm doing it. When you don't have certain things in place that will block out the distractions, right? You're not going to be able to get anything done. And here's the thing. Let me give you an example of boundaries on my end. It's called time blocking. When I do my work and I have like computer work or other things to do, I time block. Let's say, for example, I get up, I do my morning ritual, I eat my breakfast, I go to the gym, and then I sit down for like 4 or 5 hours and I do my work. How I protect my time, I put my phone on either do not disturb or airplane mode. Do not bother me. I go to specific coffee shops where I know that the distractions are going to be at a minimum, right? Because guess what? If I don't align with the energy of the desires that I'm asking for, if I don't do something to protect that time and that energy, it can get stolen away so easy. We are surrounded, bombarded by so many distractions in this world. Honey, trust me. Listen, you want to be distracted? Just go outside. Just pick up your phone. Right, so you have to put things in place. I have things like I don't talk to friends and, certain people in my life until after a certain time, until things are done. I don't check my phone first thing in the morning before my morning ritual. You know what I mean? When I'm in my writing for like social media, for my blogs and things like that. I listen to certain music, lo-fi music. I have certain boundaries in place in my life that will protect my time and my space. And another thing to do is to plan it and log it in. If you don't plan it, honey, if you don't log it in, it ain't real, it ain't happening. It ain't real and it ain't happening. That's why, for example, when you have a vacation and you're going on a trip, you book your flight, you book your bus ticket, you book a trip, whatever. You write it down. You log these dates out. You set them to the side. That's how you know something is real. You pay for your ticket, it is real, right? It is happening. This trip is coming up. When you log the things that you need to do, okay, I need to work out on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and blah, 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 Thursdays. These are 3 days or blah, 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 however you want to do it, right? I'm going to work out on these days. And you go in your calendar and you put it in from lunchtime, 45 minutes, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and this is the time I'm going to do it. You put your alarms in your phone. You have a smartphone. You have this Apple Watch. You got a timer. You got something to help you, right? You got to use things around you, the tools, technology, and the devices that you have are tools. Use them because that's what they are. They are a tool. You should use it to push you forward, not to bring you backwards. So you use it to push you forward, not to bring you backwards. Log it into your calendar. Write it down. Things that are written down. It's something about pen to paper that creates magic to anything in life. I don't know what it is, but when you write down something, an appointment, when you write down intentions, when you write down your thoughts, it's just something about that pen to that paper, that pencil to that paper that just sets it in motion and make it real. So write it down, log it in, schedule it. Schedule it. You need to put yourself first. If you don't put yourself first and your priorities first, don't be mad at nobody. Honey, listen, do not be mad at nobody. When you look at the end of the year, when it's December 31st and it's going into New Year's and you're trying to look at what you're about to celebrate, because you're really not celebrating the new year. You're really celebrating what's happened to 2020. Are you going to feel deserving, right, to be sitting there toasting drinks or toasting tea or water or whatever, cider? Are you going to be feeling deserving, right, of having that time? Feel deserving of saying, look, this is what I deserve this because I put in the work. I did what I need to do, right? If you can't say that, you can't be mad at anybody once it gets to the end of the year and you have not done what you're supposed to do. So that is very important. You have to put yourself first. You are the priority and everything else comes after. Because if you're not happy, if you don't have your stuff in alignment, if you don't have your stuff straight, how can you give the energy to other people? How can you show up in the world and give your best self if you have not given the best to yourself? If you have not done for yourself what you know you need to do for yourself. This is something that you really got to think about. That's why it's on number 2. Now moving to the third thing, choose wisely what it is that you are taking in when it comes to music, when it comes to literature. What are you looking at on TV? What are you looking at on social media? For example, I get up in the day, after I do my morning ritual, after I go to the gym, after I do whatever, and I remember this day. This is a great example. I remember this day. I was feeling real good. I was feeling good about the day. I was on a high. I was ready. Then I scrolled down something on social media that took my energy from 0 to 100 real quick, right? 0 to 100 really fast because I was not conscious about what I'm taking in. You have to be conscious of the people that you follow. Are they giving you inspiration? Are they bringing up the vibration, like increasing the energy within you? Or is it being decreased about what you're taking in, what you're looking at, what you're reading, what you're listening to? You have to be mindful of the energy that is being fed to you at every moment. When certain family members, with certain friends, with certain people in your life call your phone, is it a draining conversation or is the conversation nourishing? When you get off the phone with them, do you want to go out into the world and do more? Are you more equipped to do your work? Do you feel like you got more energy or do you feel drained? So this is a very important step, and this is something that you really need to think about if you want to end this year with a bang, because this is where the momentum and the motivation comes in at. You're going to have the motivation to do what you need to do. But what blocks that is other things that's surrounding you in your life. Right? What you take in, the food that you take in, the liquids that you take in. Think about this. Think about when you went to a restaurant. Let's say you was hungry, or you stopped and got some food somewhere. You went to a restaurant, you hungry, you went and got some food from somewhere, you ate it, and then guess what? You started to feel sluggish afterwards. It didn't nourish you. It made you feel worse than what you started out, right? You probably had a little growling in your stomach. You just felt a little lightheaded. But now you feel like you want to go to sleep. You irritated. You all type of stuff. Because what you took in is not in alignment with your body. It is not nourishing you. It's not providing energy to you. You don't know what's in that food, to be honest. You don't know what greases they use. You don't know if the grease been sitting there all day. You don't know if the fish is expired. You don't know, right? So you have to be conscious about what you take in nutrition-wise with your body, what you eat and what you drinking. People, sexual encounters. Sex is exchange of energy. That's why sometimes you go and you lay down with certain people, you feel like they just stole your soul. You feel like they just took something away from you, because 9 times out of 10 they did. Sex is an exchange of energy. So if you're not exchanging that energy with somebody that has light frequency, a higher vibration that you want, high energy, you're going to feel taken from. They're going to basically dry your well out. So be conscious about what you are consuming on every single level. That is number 3. Number 4, you have to visualize and see it. So you have to go ahead, plan out what you want. You put those goals out there. You say, for the rest of the 3 months of this year, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to start this business plan. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start this relationship. I'm going to amend this relationship with this person. I'm going to forgive. I'm going to start reading this book. I'm going to go here. I'm going to take this trip. You have to visualize and see yourself. And this is why we really recommend meditation, because when you sit down and you put a timer on for like 10 to 20 minutes, and all you have to do is physically see yourself already being in the space of whatever you want to set out to accomplish. So let's say you have the goal of losing weight. You want to visualize, close your eyes and see yourself in the gym, on the treadmill, at the park, on the trail. You want to see yourself wearing that sports bra, taking those pictures in the gym. You want to see yourself eating that salad. You want to visualize it, because if you can't see it internally, it's not going to happen externally. It's not going to happen in reality, because you don't really feel it. We are energy beings having a human experience. So you have to energetically feel whatever it is that you want to bring into your life first. Energetically feel it, and then it's going to come to you. You attract what you are. It's going to come to you. So visualizing and seeing it. And I don't have to spend too much time on this phase right here. If you need help, we offer one-on-one coaching to help you through your meditation. We have a nice plan and course that is dropping on meditating and how you can meditate. There's many different variations of meditation, but this one right here, all you do is close your eyes, throw your timer on for about 10 to 20 minutes, right? Every day, or when you wake up and when you go to sleep, see yourself. Think about each goal. Before you go out, you can visualize the day. Visualize yourself in let me say, for example, visualize yourself getting into a encounter with somebody that's not good. Visualize yourself being calm and saying, "You're okay." Send love and light their way. Visualize yourself going throughout the day. Visualize yourself not touching that phone and doing what you need to do first. Visualize that. Which takes me to number 5, right? None of this matters, and none of it will work, and none of it would be set in stone, and you will not be able to have momentum with number 1 through 4 if you do not focus and you have discipline. It comes down to focus and discipline. You can do all the visualization that you want. You can write it down. You can log it in the schedule. You can have the plan set out, okay? You can, let good music in, listen to audio books all day, read good stuff, only look at stuff, unfollow everybody on Instagram. You can delete all your social media. You can be in that space where you are doing all the right things, but if you do not focus and if you do not have discipline applied, none of it will work. None of it matters. You have to have discipline. And discipline is basically choosing to do something today. It's being mature. It's choosing to say, look, I'm going to go to the gym today even though I don't feel like it, because I know that I need to do this for myself, because not only that, I planned it, because my goals and your why. Why do you want to do it? And that's the other thing. When you plan certain goals for the rest of this year that you want to accomplish, your why, the reason why you want to do it, is what matters the most, because you will have those days. It will be raining. It will be cold as hell, okay? Somebody will get on your nerves. Kids, boss, people, everything, right? You will have that day. If you're a woman, you will have your cycle. Trust me, honey, when I have my cycle and I'm on my period, the world better not say nothing to me. The leaves better not say nothing to me. I am not on it. So you have those days where you do not feel motivated, okay? But when you think about why you are doing something, when it reaches down into your core, it's so connected to your soul. It's something that's connected with it. You like, look, I want to lose weight because I want to feel good in my body, because I want to inspire people in my family, because I want people to know in my family that we don't have to have these diseases. We can have energy, because I want to go and hike, because I want to take a trip to Denver and I want to hike up a mountain. When your why is that big, when it's raining outside, it's going to make you get your ass up. That is going to make you get up. So you have to have a strong why attached to each goal. For example, I want to pay off the rest of my debt. Why do you want to pay off the rest of your debt? So I can buy a house. So I can buy a house so I can be at peace. So I can look outside and I can, in my backyard and my garden with my kids playing and my dog running around, so I can have my own space. So I can have my sanctuary how I want to. So I can put plants and shit in there. So I can have a fireplace. So that would make me be like, okay, I don't want to pay this debt off with this money that I just got. But guess what? I would think about my why and what's paying this debt off is going to do for me, and that will make me continue to do it. Because sometimes money come in and then you think, look, baby girl, it's these shoes that Fashion Nova just dropped. It's something that just happened. I want to pay for this. I want to put my money over here. You feel me? So you have to have a big enough why. You have to focus and you have to discipline yourself. You can do this. There is nothing that you cannot do. You put your mind to it, you can do it. You can train your mind. You have to train your mind to think other things. You have to train your mind to operate and bring out thoughts that's in alignment with what you truly desire. You know that you are that deserving of what it is that come out of your mouth. Be careful of what you say, right? Stop saying bad things about yourself. Stop talking down on yourself. Speak life into your life. When people say, "Oh, who does she think she is? Who did he think he is?" You can think you can be whoever the hell you want to be. You can think whatever you want to think. You ain't hurting nobody. You ain't killing nobody. If they upset about it, that is their problem. So do not continue to dim your light and hold back on what you want from life because of other people or because these false beliefs that you have in your mind. And sometimes it goes deeper than that. Sometimes it's from things of the past. So we have to uncover wounds from the past and traumatic events and things that happened to you. So that's why we offer here at Mecca Mastery TV one-on-one coaching. You can just email us at meccabookings@gmail.com. And listen, we hope you love this video and you share this with somebody that you care about. Because we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV that sharing is caring. Make sure that you subscribe and you like and you share this video with somebody that you care about. You hit that thumbs up button and you get those notifications. Right now we have protection kits available. You want to stay protected. Save your space. Remove all those negative energies from around your space. So make sure you get your protection kits. Just hit the link in the description box below. Also, my ladies, I want you to stay aligned with your true goddess, that essence of yourself. Remove sexual energies from your womb. Connect, align your chakras. Make sure you get your jar of our Yoni Steam herbs today. You can click the link in the description box below. And if you want to start your spiritual journey, discovering your real self and who you are, and you don't know where to start, listen, we have a 21-day healing plan that is perfect for you. Perfect for you. You can start it at any time that you want. Just click the link in the description box below. As always, I am sending my love, my light, energy, peace, tranquility, gratitude, good ass vibes your way. Until next time, I see you in the next episode with peace and love. Peace.